Welcome to the family, son.
Oh, Jesus!
Too spooky.
Oh boy, has the series changed. Since I'm already breakdancing and hyped for the Resident Evil 2 remake, let's do something different and talk about the top 10 things that should be in Resident Evil 7. Number 1. A reimagined cast of characters. Yes! It's about damn time that we could take these characters seriously. I still want the old cast sprinkled in the game, but I want them to have a different tone. Look, I love Leon and his perfect body, amazing hair, and beautiful voice. But that motherfucker needs to get nerfed. He's seen so much shit that he doesn't even know how to give a fuck anymore. Just tell him to shove his dick in Claire and start a family, because we all know he ain't getting that Ada pussy. Trying to fuck her is like trying to catch a frisbee with your nipples. It don't work. To be honest, I'd like to see him actually be a cop, like a regular ass basic bitch cop, not kung fu kicking Europeans or fighting fucking dinosaurs. Just a man on an investigation to figure out what happened during the events of the Resident Evil 7 demo. Number 2. No co-op. None. Nothing. How am I supposed to get spooked when I have friends on my team? When you're allowed to have folks in a horror game, all it does is make it hilarious. I'm not worried about, what's that? Is that something that wants to nibble on my goodies? Woo! I'm more like, look at that black ass motherfucker. Now he dead. Number 3. More enemy variation. Okay, look. I know I said this in a previous video, but well, I'ma say it again. Remember back when we saw the Resident Evil 4 prototype? Back when Leon wasn't fighting villagers, he was fighting ghosts? Yeah, ghosts? That's awesome! Now I'm not saying go and add ghosts to Resident Evil 7. All I'm saying is, wait, there might actually be ghosts? Seriously? Holy mother of ass, we do it! Number 4. More of a focus on escape rather than confrontation. Hear me out on this one. I still want it to feel like Resident Evil, when you still manage your inventory and fight dudes. But think about this. How well have we all mastered our juking skills? Jesus! We all know the proper way to play Resident Evil isn't just to waste all your bullets and be Rambo. That's what Resident Evil 6 is for. We all know that dodging is the smarter thing to do. So why not expand on this mechanic? Make it so that escape is more of a viable option. Even in boss fights, you should have the option to run instead. You can choose to fight them off and use the resources, or get the fuck out of there. But then, make it so that there are multiple consequences to your choices. If you decide to run away from one fight, make the next fight harder because now there's less escape routes, or the enemy wises up to your bullshit. Number 5. Spooky. Give us a Stalker villain again. Then my previous point about the escape option will make more sense. Give us a dude like Nemesis again, because that motherfucker will bench press your asshole with his big buff daddy dick faster than you can say, I'm dead! The new guy who's like, welcome to the family, brother, is cool and all, but give us another bad dude that's a little more physically fucked up, because to be honest, the other guy looks like a chump. I could probably Batista bomb that bitch to hell. Number 6. We need a better storyline. Seriously. Capcom needs to plan it out more this time. Everything after Resident Evil 3 makes no fucking sense. Like, seriously, when you think about it for longer than 0 seconds, even Resident Evil 0 is pretty fucking stupid in the grand scheme of things. Now, I don't have a problem with the story being cheesy, because the series has been cheesy since day one. But at least give us a story that fits better together. Number 7. Third-person camera. Man, I really wanted a third-person horror game. I'll be the first to admit that first-person horror games make me shit up the fucking wall. But I really would have preferred a third-person game. I'm not the type to be like, well, Capcom, you fucked up since you didn't do it like the old version, because fuck you. but I would have much preferred a third-person camera. I just don't like Satan sliding up into my DMs being like, Number 8. A bigger game world. Make the new Resident Evil like how Resident Evil 3 was. It was in a city, so there was a lot of varied environments, but there was still a little backtracking. Just do that again! Resident Evil locations are very memorable because you have to go through them multiple times and have multiple set pieces. All Capcom has to do is incorporate that idea into a larger general game world. It's simple. We do it. Number 9. Decisions that alter the ending. I'm not talking about dialogue option like Mass Effect or something. I'm talking about depending on your combat choices, the way you solve puzzles, and how long it takes for you to complete each area, the story will change. Obviously, there should be a canon story overall, but have multiple endings. That will add a ton of replay value, and Resident Evil games have a ton of replay value. I've played Resident Evil 2 so many times that I know it better than the dark side of my dick, which is all of it. Hey, number 10! Don't rely on jump scares. Seriously, I fucking hate jump scares so much. I really hope that the new Resident Evil game doesn't become Spooky's House of Jump Scares, because that ain't fun. If Capcom relies on building atmosphere and having good pacing, then you don't need jump scares to make me have 7 strokes and a biscuit. I'll end up scaring myself, because we all know that the only thing there is to fear is your goddamn imagination.